Hi, welcome to Let's Talk Dementia. I'm Carol Howell, your host, and today I'm not at my best. I've got on my Sunday sweatshirt. Now, I don't wear it to church, but I do put it on Sunday afternoons, and boy, has the last 48 hours been something I had never expected. And I wanted to tell you about it, and I don't know, maybe just share my thoughts with you because I need to get it off my chest. But you can let me know what you think about this video. Give us a thumbs up, subscribe to this channel, and that will help other people know about the work that we do. Well, as you guys probably know, if you've watched many of our videos or listened to our podcast, heard in 64 countries, also called Let's Talk Dementia, available on iTunes. A little advertisement. My mom has advanced Alzheimer's. Yesterday, for the last week or more, let me just back that up. For the last couple months, we've been hearing from our community that my mama will not stay in her wheelchair. Mama has post-polio syndrome. She had polio as a child, and because of that, the right side of her body hurts quite a lot. And she needs to sit in her wheelchair now, but Mama doesn't find that to be what she wants to do. She wants to get up and move. She really doesn't want to walk, but a couple minutes, but I think it's to stretch out that leg. I'm not sure. Plus, with Alzheimer's, her brain's not remembering she should not do that. So it's just a whole barrel of problems. So a quadrillion times a day, the staff says, Vera, sit down, Vera, sit down, Vera, sit down. Well, that's not good. And they have said to us that it's very likely they will give us a 30-day notice that we need to find Mama a new home. Not what I wanted to hear. Mama's been in skilled nursing since June. And, oh, mercy, we don't want to go through that again. And then also knowing that if Mama gets discharged from skilled nursing, another skilled nursing is not going to accept her because they're going to have the same problem. So I've been knowing for a while that this was probably coming and had thought, and it was also recommended to me that a small group home might be the best option where there's just 5 or 6 people in the home, and it's an actual home in a community, in a neighborhood. And Mama could get more one-on-one attention. Well, we decided to go ahead and investigate that. And yesterday morning, we visited a very nice group home and thought, okay, this is good for Mama. She would be one of 3 residents presently, and wow, how wonderful that would be for Mama. And said, yes, this is what we want to do. Let's go ahead and start the process of getting her approved and all the this and the that's that have to happen before moving. Got home. And about 2 hours later, yesterday afternoon, got the phone call that Mama had fallen. She got up from the dining table and face planted, just went straight down. Her cheeks are bruised, her nose is bruised, her lip is swollen and got a little crack there. Her chin is yucky. Her left shoulder's all bumpy. Her thumbs from here, let's get over here, from here all the way into her hand. They're going to be all colors of the rainbow. But God is good. And when is He good? All the time. That's when God is good. She didn't break anything. Now, Mama face planted. She could have broken her nose. Many seniors will break their cheekbones. I mean, think of all the things that could have happened. She could have broken her shoulders. She could have broken her arms. She could have broken her thumbs. She could have broken a hip. Anything. She did none of that. Mama's just bruised up. A fall like that can cause dementia to accelerate, that your loved one just has a quicker decline. So when we got there, they wouldn't let us back in the emergency room to see her until they had stabilized her in a room, which I was not happy about because I knew Mama was scared and not able to answer any questions. But you can't fight, the establishment. So I waited. And when they let me back, we walked in and Mama's eyes were like this. And she looked at me as if she had no clue who I was or my younger sister. And I said, hey, Mama, how are you? And she just looks at me. I said, Mama, it's Pookie. And I said, you know who I am? She said, you're my love. I said, what's my name? And she said, you're Carol. And I said, who is this over here? She said, that's my love too. I said, what is her name? She said, that's Verona. I said, good. I said, you got another daughter that's not here right now. What's her name? She said, Verinda. I said, that's right. Then I questioned her, and she knew her grandchildren, and she knew my husband's name because, she's in love with my husband. I mean, he's just the cat's meow. There's Michael, and then everybody else falls under him, but whatever. So I realized that Mama did not have a deficit in her reasoning, and that was good. When they came in to the room, always they go, can you give us your name and your date of birth? And my mama said, my name's Vera Jean. She goes, I can't remember my last name. And I said, Mama, it begins with an H. She said, I don't know. I said, Holder. She goes, oh, I knew that. My name's Vera Jean Holder. March 15th, 1939. I said, oh, good. So a little bit later, I asked her, Mama, what is your name? And she looks at me like I'm crazy, and she goes, Vera Jean Holder. I'm like, good. So Mama did not have a cognitive decline. But now we are working on getting 24/7 sitters, which, if you did not know, is not cheap, on top of paying an exorbitant amount for skilled nursing. And we're doing this until Mama can hopefully, please, Lord, get moved to this private care home. Family care home is what it's called. Maybe Friday or Saturday of this week. It's been a journey, y'all. And I got to tell you, my husband and I didn't get to leave her community until 1:15 this morning. We were waiting on a last-minute plea for a caregiver to spend the night with her because we were exhausted. And the caregiver got there about 1 a.m. Wonderful lady. And we left, so 1:15, we're in the car, and we pull out of my mama's community, and there's a police car that's pulled somebody over. My husband said, oh, the PoPo done got somebody. And I said, well, as long as the PoPo don't get you and I, that's really all I care right now. Well, I'm going to tell you what, it was about 2 minutes later, the PoPo pulled up behind us. Blue lights just a-flashing. Well, at first, Carol thinks he's going to go around us, right? Then I thought, it's 1:15 in the morning. We're the only ones on the road. Why don't he just pass us? No, sirree, he was pulling us over. Well, my daughter says, was Daddy driving? I said, yeah. She said, well, we know he wasn't speeding because Daddy don't ever speed. Sometimes I wish he would, but he doesn't. I thought, what in the world? We weren't speeding. I know he's not weaving. What's the deal? So we pull over. It's cold as blue blazes here, too. Roll the window down, and the air is coming in. He comes up and he goes, sir, did you know that the light for your tag is out? And I'm sitting there thinking, no, we didn't know the light for the tag was out because we didn't know the tag had a light. At least I didn't. I'm like, the tag has a light? Did y'all know a tag had a light? I mean, if you did, please write and tell me. And if you didn't, write and tell me that too, so I won't feel like the only idiot in the world. I told my husband, if I were to go back to check the tail lights, sometimes my husband would have me do that. I'm going to turn on the lights, press the brake. You tell me if the brake lights are working. I would never in a million years think to look, did my dang tag have a light? Well, that was the problem, and he gave us the warning to get it fixed at 1:15 in the morning. That's just what we needed. It was kind of funny, though. So I called my daughter this morning, told her I was in jail. Would she please come get me out? And she said, no, just hang her. She's just guilty. Just hang her. So that's the story. Well, I'm going to end this video here, and if I am fortunate, this video will follow by a video that we made of Mama last night. Her and I singing, Put Your Sweet Lips a Little Closer to the Phone, a Jim Reeves song. Now, that video just may not show up at the end of this thing because I'm not entirely sure I know how to do that. But if it is, I hope you enjoy it. And if it didn't, then I hope you enjoyed my ramblings. I hope you will share this information with others. The more times that you watch this video and give it a thumbs up, the more times that YouTube will advertise it to other people, and we want that. I pray that your caregiving journey is wonderful. Hope your Christmas time is just fabulous. Be kind to your people. They've got it tough, and you do too. My heart, my thoughts, my prayers are with you all. Merry Christmas. Bye-bye. Or is he holding you the way I do? The love is blind. Make up your mind. I've got to know. Will you hang up, or will you tell him he'll have to go? You can say the words I want to hear when you're with another man. Do you love me? Answer yes or no. Darling, I will understand. Now sing, put your sweet lips a little closer, sing it, to the phone. Let's pretend that we're together all alone. I'll tell the man to turn the jukebox way down low. You can tell your friend there with you. You'll have to go. That's it.